Woohoo.
Whoops. Hey guys, how you guys all doing today? Welcome to the room 3. Unfortunately, it's not possible for me to do like other stuff to work on the stream and have the background music playing, so apologies for that cutoff, but I hope you all are having a wonderful evening. This was kind of a spur of the moment thing. I was not planning on streaming tonight, but I thought it'd be a good idea to play the room 3 because Ben actually edited episode 1 of it, and it kind of made me want to play the game more. So whenever that is going to go live, probably not today, I don't know when that episode is going to go up, but whenever it does happen, we'll be ready with more gameplay. And yeah, I just wanted to play this. TJ Bill, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate it. And I need to do one other thing I forgot. Let me do this. Let me go and change this, grab this, pop out chat. That way I can like talk to you guys while playing, because this is just a nice chill game. It's a puzzle game. It's an escape room game for those who haven't heard of it before. It's a very easy to follow escape room game, what we have going on here. And we're in this crazy room with magical, mystical puzzles and a weird thing to navigate. And it's just relaxing. So I figured we'd have a chill late night stream. Now, I think where I left off, we did manage to make it into a new area. So the first of many. So let's maybe start exploring some of the new stuff. I believe this was a new thing that popped up right here. The diver's helmet. Looks like there is nothing I can necessarily grab on it. I thought I could maybe pull it off or twist it off or something, but it's not so easy. I'm not sure actually how these helmets work, if there's like a way to unscrew and maybe look and see what's inside the helmet. But I want to see what's all interactable. Talisman and co. We probably need tools. Now we have a key, but I didn't see any keyholes. I see like screw holes. I see other things. There's a drawer on the side we could check out. Awesome. A new letter. The rocks of this island have always had an alien. Sorry, a taste for blood. This tenacious aquanaut thought his science would be proof against them. I hope his curiosity into my affairs is now satisfied. The craftsman. Twitch remove PogChamp. I know. It seems like how I'm understanding it is the PogChamp is a temporary removement because I just wanted to act fast. If I had to guess, they're probably going to bring back PogChamp, but just with a totally different face. At least that's what I'm hoping it happens, because I don't want to have to say, like, you know, Dick Champ, or, you know, whatever the new PogChamp saying is. Hopefully it's just a new face, because they replaced it because of the actual face itself, and they don't want to associate with the person behind it. Anyways, that aside, we have an antler. I guess also in the meantime, we have Komodo Hype as a replacement emote. It's a pretty cool emote, not gonna lie. I haven't really seen it used before, but I wouldn't be surprised if it gets more popular over time. But let me look at this antler again. Like, I'm trying to see the base and where this could go in. It's circular enough. So I'm wondering if I want to insert the antler somewhere or if I just want to explore more. What about this, these candles? Can't really interact with it. Like, this doesn't really look like an antler hole. It looks like where a battery goes and such. Maybe there was something else on here, though. Maybe I'm not entirely done. Like, there's that. There's... Yeah, I should just click everywhere. I might look at the hint just because I haven't seen anything else to do. But I haven't fully explored the whole antler thing. And I haven't actually checked for keyholes. So I'm just kind of taking my time. Yeah, this is... some sort of handle should go here. Like an antler. You know, sometimes you just gotta make do when you're low on supplies. Antler handle. Well, unfortunately, no. Again, I mean, I might take the hint eventually, but I'm going to try to not to yet. I could look at this thing. Wasn't there like a keyhole on here? I swear I remember seeing it.
Motherfucker.
What's up, Tyler?
Neighbor, hope you're doing well. Thank you for the 9 months. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the last episode, I had a keyhole here, but I didn't actually use it. So let's try this. Ah, and another one of these things where we can go inside a tiny object. We are small. Oh, but now there's a miniature version of the table inside the table. Recursion, baby. Alright, what's the deal with this? This is flapped open. Oh, no! I don't know if I'm ready to go in again. Let's do it. Oh my god. And another one. Oh, wait, so now we have to put on his foot. As we do. And we go in again. How deep does the rabbit hole go? It's back. We put on the hand. Oh my god.
Motherfucker.
Another one.
Oh, he finally moves. Congratulations, you're gonna put this on. Make the big tower. Are we saved from the recursive curse, if you will? Oh boy. We're saved. We got a new tower. Obviously with an antler spot on top. Seems natural. But it has been completed. Wonar, thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate it. If you guys are interested in recursion, you're actually going to want to check out tonight's YouTube upload. It is a YouTube exclusive content, and it has a lot to do with recursion. It's not exactly a puzzle game, but it's puzzly. So hype for that. Anyways, what is this tower? What do we have here? Obviously for an antler. I gotta stop trying to make the antler happen, but it's like some sort of long egg needs to go in there. Is there anything like along the shaft of the tower that maybe also can be impacted or even moved slightly? Probably not. It looks like we're just supposed to find something else there. But unfortunately, that means we don't have too much else to do right now. So maybe I'll take the hints now? Possibly. How's it going, Tyler? Not gonna lie, today was a crummy day, but then I realized, you know, the Room 3 might be really fun to play. So I just said, fuck it, went live. Not regretting it so far. Omara, thank you for the 2 months. Soon I might... Okay, no, I'm just gonna take the hint. I think I've looked everywhere. If there's like something just physically I missed, I hope this points me in the right direction. I should investigate the diving helmet. Already did. Alright, well, alright. Clearly, there was something on the helmet, or at least near the helmet, that I may have missed. So I guess I'll take a closer look around this area, maybe putting this eyepiece on the off chance it maybe marks something. It doesn't, unfortunately. Just wear the antler. I'm Rudolph now, bitch. I mean, I thought it would have to, like, it would involve this. I'm very surprised, unless the antler, like, goes on here, that there aren't any moving parts. Like, I have touched and grabbed everything, but to no avail. I even might take hint number 2, which would be the first time for me in this game. Oh, boy. Well, here we go. One of the wing nuts on the diving helmet looks different from the others. What is a wing nut? First off, and actually, I guess that's my only question. Made out of, thank you for the resub. A lot of people resubbing who may have subbed from the shit show. It's a screw. So like this thing. It looks like it has wings. Oh, so maybe it's like one of these. Oh, like this. Here we are. We found it. Tiny little thing, but there it is. We've done it. And a small brass rivet. You could have told me it was a mushroom and I would have believed you. Alright, so here's some symbols it looks like. Unless if an antler goes in here. Oh, to keep those symbols in mind, I don't remember if there's been any other symbols. Crap, I'm trying to remember. Because if there was like something from the first chapter, it's been about over a month since I played this game. So I'd have to re-find it, basically. Jonah the Pro, thank you for the Prime sub. Alright, but now we got this mushroom cap, brass rivet. So 2 things we could insert. Maybe there's a chance the brass rivet goes near the top, but I'm not, I'm not counting on it, is what I'm trying to say. Unless if, like, there's a little hole. It doesn't look like it. But, I mean, there's probably plenty on this table that we still haven't interacted with that I'm willing to mess with. Like, what's at the very top? Okay, we can't go there. I don't want to take too many hints, but, you know, I've been kind of unperceptive today. So, unfortunately, it might just be one of those days. I really don't mind taking hints. Like, honestly, I don't feel like my intelligence is weakened because I'm having to take the hints. It's just sometimes I, you know, don't see something that's there. Like, I'll kind of gloss across it.
I hope this stream is a long one. The room 3 is Komodo hype.
It is pretty Komodo hype. Yeah, I'll play it until I get tired or something else. But I hope to at least get through a bit. Unfortunately, I haven't found a hole for either of them. And I'm still looking. I might take the hints again.
Tyler, I've been watching your stuff since the BTD Battles days. The Flash BTD Battles days.
Cheers,
Good
dude.
to see you're still around.
Glad to see you're still supporting. Thank you for the bits. This rivet looks like it belongs somewhere on the diving helmet. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see a rivet hole. Although, admittedly, I didn't look that close, but this thing, right? It's just a tiny little circular hole. Unless if it's... I mean, this is a diamond, so I don't expect it to just make it in there. Unless the helmet's just gonna suddenly hydraulic press it. And this is where I got it from, so it's not that. What if we put it in the clue thing? Damn, I feel so blind.
This isn't for emotes, most definitely.
Well, whatever it may be, I appreciate it regardless. Feel some sort of handle should go here. Well, probably not this, though. Rivet isn't a handle. Damn, I feel so blind. Wait! Wait a second. I see a few of them. So, these things on the side of the circle, or the, you know, they basically make a square in a circle. Maybe there's more of those. Like, oh, right over here. This one, this spot. What? What? Can I zoom in? It's definitely right here. Look at that. There's a rivet here. There's a rivet here. There's a rivet here. No rivet here. What am I doing wrong? Unless if there already is one here and it just doesn't look like it. But it looks so different. Maybe, oh, now I see it. Yeah, just weird shadows. Well, okay. Maybe there's something else then. That was, oh, how about up here? There we go. Found it. Yeah, tiny stuff. Don't really feel ashamed at all about taking a while. A metal acorn, that goes in the tower. 100%. But let's do maybe this first. Flip a switch, see what happens. Oh god, there's a dial? No, a wooden model piece. I know where that goes. That definitely goes on the table. Anything else? Jonah the Pro with 5 gifted subs. Thank you for your kindness. Appreciate it.
Motherfucker.
Oh, and then we probably have to put a dial here.
Motherfucker.
Oh, look at this. These are the symbols that are on the front of the thing. So once we get a dial, we can actually solve this puzzle. But we don't have that. Or an antler.
Motherfucker.
No, let's do some of the things we know where it goes. Let's start with the big scale thing. Let's put this in here. That's pretty exciting, isn't it? Maybe an antler goes on here. I just can't wait until I find the antler thing. Looks like this moves about. I'll put it on the circle. Like that. That opens inside. You know what? Let's go in. Not looking forward to more recursion. No, it's just this simple bug. A little grasshopper, it looks like. So everything that's golden can kind of move.
Motherfucker.
Arrow SW, thank you for the prime sub. Oh. Open that up. What's inside? A metal pointer. Maybe for that puzzle on the diving helmet. Alright, usually these rooms only have one thing, but I like to double check just to be sure. Yeah, the table's simple enough. I think we can head out. I didn't remove Pog U, actually. I'm pretty sure that FrankerFaceZ decided to also take some of the Pog-related emotes off their website, which is pretty weird. But if y'all really still want Pog U, I can add it via Better TTV. So, that should be alright. J-Dog, thank you for the 6 months. Let's do the diving helmet right now. Scaly Knight with 5 gifted subs as well. You guys have been so nice tonight. I really appreciate it. Warms my heart.
Motherfucker.
Alright, so we put the pointer on here. And then I need to find the code again. Whoa. So this is what rotates it? Oh, that's super cool. Alright, so here's the code. I don't know what to call it. The quotation marks, the checkerboard, and 3 boobs. So we start with quotation mark, or that thing. Checkerboard pattern. And what do we got? Whoa. A copper tap. Are we getting some water somewhere? Wait, doesn't that go on the helmet, actually? Like here? The handle? Because I saw the triangle thing and thought that was kind of familiar. Oh, I don't like this angle at which I'm at. There we go. Alright. Do we open this finally? We can rotate it. And do we open up the helmet? If there is a head inside this helmet, I swear. Wait. Right? I should be able to open this. Really? Now we use the antler. We should be able to open this, right? Like it looked like it was unlatching? Am I going insane? It might actually be the antler. Panzer King, thank you for the tier 1. We use the antler as a bit of a crowbar to pry it open. Let me get like a better look at this thing maybe. To see if I can understand how it's meant to open. Like it looks like that loosened up, but this didn't loosen up. Maybe the acorn's supposed to help me? Unless if like this thing's supposed to rotate. No, like we're supposed to be able to get this off. Am I not? Like I see this on its, I don't know what to call this, but it's on its thing and it looks like it should just rotate off. Maybe it's rusted on? I'll chug water while I think. That's true. Maybe I'll just have to zoom in. Okay, good call, good call. It was how it worked. The zooming in always gets me. Holy shit. Don't do me like that. Come on. A crystal file. Jesus. Well, I did call it. Alright, that's enough of that. Wait. Well, I had to try.
Motherfucker.
Creed
For
5
mere
ever.
months.
Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you back. Alright. Now it is time. We have actually 2 things that could fit in here, technically. Let's try the acorn first. No, let's try this thing. Neither fit. Oh, it's some way of illuminating. It's a lamp? Okay, so these don't light up. Which means that... What the... The acorn is actually a key. I'll have to look out for something like this kind of pattern. Oh, what? Does this also open up the file? This looks sick. It's a key corn, yeah.
Thank you for being a nice streamer.
Thanks for being a nice viewer. Appreciate the kindness. Alright, something tells me we're gonna have to go back to the head. Maybe we put the new acorn up his nose. What? No, never mind. What's this? No, that's where I took the thing off of. The new acorn on his nose. No? 5 gifted subs from Crete. Appreciate it very much.
Motherfucker.
Oh, no, this is where I retrieved an item from.
Motherfucker.
Just looking around right now, looking to see if I can place these anywhere. Maybe... No, I used this already. I used this. Actually, is there anything on the helmet I didn't use? Come to think of it. I guess this helmet might be exhausted. You can't go to the back of the helmet. It does stop you. So maybe we haven't investigated this fully. But there's not much to do. We went inside. Unless if it rotates or moves. I don't see it. I guess I'll have to look for the acorn hole, possibly. Goob, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Very much. What about the side of this drawer? Jonah with another 5 gifted subs. 10 on the night. Goob with the gifted sub. Thank you both. Getting those subs back, I lost a lot from the variety shit show. So honestly, it's like, it will be like nothing even happened. Go Goob with 2 more gifted subs.
Motherfucker.
Goob with another sub. And Neighbor with 5.
Motherfucker.
Yo, you all must have had a... Must be having a wonderful night. That's all I have to say. Everyone who got an emote, be sure to thank the person who gifted it to you. And I hope you guys use what may be the new Pog Champ of Twitch, the Anacon Champ. Well, you know, I'm hopeful. Is all I'm saying. Did anyone see a key? Another hole? What the? Crete with 5, Arrow with another 5 as well. Holy shit, Watermelon with a year. RT with 2 months. Hope I didn't accidentally miss anyone. I'm checking. It looks good.
Motherfucker.
Oh my god. This is nutty. Actually nutty. We could also try to zoom in some more, but I feel like this is done. Gaming robot with bits. Like, this was the most involved area to zoom in. So maybe there's like an acorn hole in here. But I have no reason to believe that this isn't done. Antler. What about in here? Crete with 2 gifted subs as well. Bring it to a smooth 40. Did I do that? Yeah. I don't know. This looks pretty done. But it's so hard to say, right? Because it's so involved. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm just super blind.
Ascended.
Oh, geez, that was a while ago. that was a while ago. We're going to be hearing this for a bit. It's probably not going to make it to YouTube because, you know, I'm in the dumbass phase where I can't seem to find anything. Maybe this is an acorn hole. You need a special kind of key, like an acorn. We've done it! And it's by a tree, so it's only fitting. Okay, good thing I went back in here. It's not done after all. It's a thing that's missing an antler. Everything's coming together now. This rotates? Oh, this rotates freely. Yo, are we supposed to make a match, maybe? Like, try to make it have symmetry? Yeah, I bet that's the idea. Let's try to do symmetrical stuff. Like that. There's even more to this tiny section. What's in the gap? Oh, hey, look. It's the thing that I'm holding right now. Wow, 3 items just like that. Blood. A glowing gemstone for the top of the tower. We are plowing through it now. Just like that, we found use for all of our questions. Everything has just been answered right now. Probably. Yep. The lamp is on. We have a lamp ourselves. Uh-oh. Please don't tell me it's gonna get dark. A brand new thing comes down from the sky. Beautiful. Well, looks like we have a new object in a cage. I kind of want to examine the cage itself first, if possible. Nope, it's just going to take me in here. Maybe we're in, like, an elevator. Yep. That's us. We're in an elevator. Well, off we go. Oh, boy. Yeah, scuba cage. I mean, fitting. They're good at the theming. Dude, we're at the top of the tower. We can see the outside world. How sick is that? Wait a second. I wonder if this is supposed to be... Oh my god, I wonder if it is. This is probably supposed to be what was on the table. That castle, that clock, we're in the tower. Is that like Stonehenge or something? Yeah, that's the mini area. This is a big version of what we were just looking at. More recursion. Oh, no. And then we have this illuminated lamp. Can I actually do anything with it first and foremost? No, but I'm probably going to be using it soon. Looks like I can't move much. I should probably just go in. But I want to examine my options. So, we have... Oh, boy. I don't even know what to make of this. It's just a bigger lamp. Could I put this here? Or, like, move this? Like, this looks movable. Oh, I see now. Huh? They're both in. Do they rotate? I'm just trying to figure out how to actually move these. All I can do is make them go in and out. But I was hoping, like, I could rotate, you know, so some of these other ones are collected. Like, maybe I put them in and then rotate? No, that's not it. Well, maybe now that they're in, I could put this in. Oh, it does zoom in. Now I can put this in. No? 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 Guess not. Worth a shot, I guess. Can I rotate from here? Access anything on the very inside? Maybe this? Maybe if I wear this, something will be revealed to me? What if I not attempted? I mean, I feel like I should be able to spin this. It makes at least... Oh, we are able to spin it. We figured it out. Alright. We figured it out. Now I'm not sure which one I'd like it to go in. Wait. That doesn't change anything, though. Wait, it does change it. I could rotate the whole thing, so here's something. Okay, here's... I don't know what this is supposed to be. But it's probably supposed to line up with something on the tower itself. Maybe match the patterns of the gates. That's the idea. So, like, this gate matches. And, okay, these gates match. Hey, you want to, like, go up? What? Wait, what? Okay, now I can rotate the entire thing now that the gates match. Oh, this is already up. Well, so the gates match, which mean... Oh, I figured it out. Now we can actually access the inside. Where was the inside? It was over here. And now we can put in our lamp. That was weird. It's still fine. I felt a little silly with trying to rotate some of the things. And it's another null element. Do we go back? We found number 2. There's the castle. Chapter complete! Scaling the lighthouse was quite the feat. Though its beam may illuminate troubles to come, they remain yours to shoulder. Alright, so we've got a chapter done. I think 3 more to go, because we got 1 null element for free. This is the second one. Then we want to find all 5. So I guess I might have Ben make this video a little bit longer, just tack on this section. Alright, so what do we have here? We're in a similar area, I think. No, we're in an entirely different hall with a actual fuck ton of stuff. No, haven't I been here before? This is where I was before I went into the null elements area, wasn't it? At least that's what I thought. Yeah, we're back to an area we were at in the past. I want to see what I can interact with. Cake Days, thank you for the 22 months. So let's check out over here. I did this. I remember doing this. And this is even complete. I remember maybe I had to do something with this piece. No? No, this has already been done. So let's see what else is there to do in this room. Maybe something over here? Did I read this note yet? As you have discovered on your little adventures, contained within the null is the power to transfer matter across space and time. I have watched you cross leagues and centuries, just as some lesser individual might cross a street, but what of light years? What of eons? You have barely ever begun to tap its potential. I have charted a world not unlike our own, yet incredibly distant. It is the source of the null. I have measured it, even seen it, but I cannot reach it. Not without your help. But first I must teach you how, and you must prove capable of learning the craftsman. He knows that we time traveled. Can I interact with this yet? Looks like I can only move. Well, I did this already too, actually. What about drawer? This drawer appears to be locked. This door is locked tight. What about over here? This needs a handle. Obviously putting the null element. What about this thing right here? Usually, no, didn't we do this already? Maybe? Well, let's keep looking around for other things to do. Clock? I am tempted to take the hint. I might soon. If I can't find anything else to interact with. No, I went here already. I think I'll try the hint. Maybe it'll just point me in the right direction. Yep, I do remember that. I have to get back. Now, the thing is, maybe this game expects me to remember how to get back? Yo, this is my actual computer's time. Yo, actually is, for once. Remember that time I solved the puzzle thinking it was my computer's time? No, this is legitimately my computer's time right now. 10:40. Alright, so this reveals some markings, sure. But I don't think I can interact with it. I want to see if I can time travel somehow, but alas. Can I go down this hallway? Oh, hey, here's the room. Yeah, it has been a while. I totally forgot that these rooms were attached. Yeah, if I'd played it on the same day, I definitely remembered, because, I mean, you don't forget that, but it's been a bit. Two of 5. What could lie next? The lighthouse was not attached to here. At least to my memory. Alright, let's open this up. Oh god. Rotate this a bit. Try to... What the hell? What is this? Like, I'm trying to connect the pieces. But they don't exactly actually connect. Wait. Maybe they do? No, wait. That's gotta be close, right? No, that doesn't line up. Can I rotate the top at all? Oh, I can rotate the top. Oh, and look at that. Is half of an arch over there. Well, let's make the arch then. Solve this little perspective puzzle. There it is. Very nice. Into another room up some stairs. I wonder if this building we're in was on the map. That would be interesting. Yeah, a lot to take in. Let's start here. Maybe there's a note. Oh, it's this thing again. Interesting here, you stand all corporeal and breathing and the rest. Existing is something you appear to have a tremendous knack for. Thank you, quite the compliment. A useful trait and one that has been distressingly lacking in my previous apprentices. Perhaps my search really is at an end. When all you can say about someone is that they're good at existing, you know that they're just the total failure. God. This library is unique in all the world, though I would counsel against indulging your curiosity, as is common at Grey Home. There are things here that are not sympathetic towards inquisitive hands. Do not idle here. Can I interact with this at all? Whoops. I mean, yes, eventually I probably need some code for like right, left, or like Morse code. I bet it could be Morse code. I wouldn't put it past the game. Let's do another one of these. A plus to minus to plus. I do remember how this works. So minus to plus to minus to plus, and then we need to go to minus again. So, oh, this connects strangely. Like this. That is a different way to connect. We go to plus there, and then there we go to minus, and then that connects, and then this goes over here, and that should get it. All right. I could go through that door. I will go through that door. Please, no more jump scares. Dude, did you see the speed at which we ascended those stairs? He must have taken like 3 stairs at a time. That's a skill even I can't do. I'm a habitual 2-stair taker, and even I don't descend that quickly. He's speed running. Alright, so we're lighting up some wires. Witness-esque. Maybe we want multiple of them. I could also explore this area some more. Was this really the only thing to this mechanism? A single big lever? Alright, wants me to go down, but I'm going to take my time up here. Who knows? Absorb the atmosphere. Check out this table. The Great Khan. Yo. A metal object. I was about to say, I can't wait to find out the answers to my math homework. Anyways, though, looks like we got a metal cube with some engravings on it. Oh, looks neat. I'll have to find a spot for that. Just checking the table otherwise. We probably have to put a sphere in here eventually. At least that's how I imagine it. So anytime I find a sphere, I'll have to come back. Let's go down. See what the wire went to. It went to... Hold on, I saw it. This thing, right over here. Although only one of the wires is on. Whatever, I'm just going to... Or maybe that is an out wire. Done this before. Yeah, that'll light that up and go over to here. Everything's coming together now. We're going to do more amplitude. And wavelength and all that. Let's get that height matching. It's close. One more. Okay, then just get the frequency,
You
I
are my
think.
favorite
I'm guessing
content
what that
creator.
means.
I follow all of your videos and I wish you all the best. Laughing face.
Glad, thanks for the kind words. Thank you for the 3 months as well. Into the next room. Who's excited? Oh, boy. We're inside the clock. Dude, I bet this is all in the same setting. It's inside that big clock tower. Well, let's start here. Catches my eye, doesn't it? What do you know of time? This tower was added by my great-grandfather, though his time ran out earlier than expected. Your path will appear when the last bell tolls midnight. A trifle dramatic, I know. Is that what that says? Yeah. But our ancestors understood more than they realized. There truly are moments when the cycle of our world brings it closer to its neighbors.
Spooky.
Spooky indeed. Thank you for the 5 months. All right, let's look at the tower. Maybe the top here has got a little handle. We did it. We solved half of that puzzle. Wait, the null element's on the inside. So all we need to do is get in the box. It's a small circular socket for a small circular sock. Gotcha. Is there anything else I can interact with on here? Maybe zoom out a little. Maybe something like the base of the tower. Or the midsection. Or maybe here. Okay, looks like something belongs on there. Chess piece? No, it's a metal pillar. Looks like, wait. What happened to my cube? Didn't I have a cube? I don't remember placing it anywhere either. I just don't have a cube right now. I was going to say, like, the look of this just kind of reminds me of the cube. Hub world items stay in the hub. Oh, so I couldn't take my cube through the spooky door because that would be unrealistic. How strange. Anyways, let me look at this. Small metal pillar. Got a kind of short circular base. Looks like a pawn on the top. Maybe I can pull the head of the pawn. And it kind of looks like these pillars, but I mean, it's not the same color. I'll still put this here, even though it doesn't match, and then move it here. Damn, that sticks out. They really got to repaint that thing. Unlocking possibly a puzzle. A nice little maze. It's like I need to select an item and send it through the maze. What about over here? Some sort of crystal. Strong pyramid. Or a strange pyramid, but I can't open those bars. Well, I do like me some crystal, but it seems like I can't remove it from that area. And it seems I have nothing for the maid. Oh, just kidding.
Motherfucker.
IDK if this is working.
It is. Thank you for the 4 months. Well, would you look at this? We must go in. I thought we were done with this mechanic, but here we go. Looks like a little miniature clock thing. Anyway, turn this large gear. Maybe by turning this. Is it gonna click, or do I just have to actually try to find the spot? Or maybe what I'm supposed to do is, yeah, let those go in. We found a metal ring. For the gear? Alright, we've done it. We turned the gear. And we found a socket. Can I not grab it? I guess I have to put something in here. Can I maybe take the thing out? Well, it's a square hole. I haven't found anything. Stop doing that. I haven't found anything with a square hole yet. For my finger. What about this? Would you look at that? A crank handle with a square peg. Well. The handle came out of the socket. It's back. What do we have here? No. I just got told no. So I have to do something right. Is this card swipe? Can I put this in anywhere? Can I like, oh, I can move that. No. I can be very, oh, I see. Oh, geez. Technically, I don't know which. I feel like I could just brute force this, though. Oh, it's this down here. I was not paying attention at all. All right, match. It's a game of match. This looks matching. All right, did we do it? We solved the puzzle. And we found a disc, 3 discs, 4 discs. Yo, this looks cool. So this moves it. And does it go all the way over? Dude, this reminds me of like some... like back in grade school, for Cub Scouts, we had this little... kind of... we had like basically a wooden frame on the board that was... basically an air hockey, not like an air hockey, but it was meant to be like a little floor hockey table, but it had, I want to say, just different shapes and different twists and turns to it, basically. I guess it's not like that. I guess it's more like one of those slide the puzzle kind of games. But for some reason, this reminded me of it. But yeah, I guess it's more of a tilt maze. Yeah, if you know, you know. I'm not doing justice at describing it well, but some people know. So I need to get him in all of the holes, which does not seem too bad. Seems pretty fun, actually. So let's start by going... Well, you know, I mean, we got to start by going over, huh? So what I got to do, bring it down, bring it over, and then bring it down again. I've played a few games like this on my phone. Alright, it's moving. We about to move it faster or what? We might. I see how to get the one on the top. So let's maybe do that next. This should just stop it here. I'm just trying to see... Oh, God. We're straight up starting this clock. I think it's still matching my computer's time. All right, let me look at this one. All right, this doesn't seem too bad. I just have to get into this section, which is not too shabby, I don't think. How did I get in here? How did I get in here? What the... What? Well, whatever. Let's start. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Not necessarily remember, but I see. Alright, we're in this section, and then slide up and over and in. Another room to go into. Let's go. For another clock mechanism. Jeez. Alright, what can we actually move here, huh? Looks like this moves. And then we slide. Alright, well, this can slide. And then... Looks like I want to maybe press this, move this. Like, for some reason, I was hoping I could connect the paths, then move something through this path. Glassy Gamer, thank you for the tier 1. Like, at least it makes sense to me. To be able to slide through this. I don't have the object. That's what I'm missing. I need to find the object to actually move through this track. How about this? We have our crank back. Wait a second. Don't we have a square? Yeah. Even the hint said I didn't read the socket like this before thing. But that makes sense. I didn't even read that. I just went over it. Alright. So let's rotate this. Get it on. And then get it up there. What? What? Do I have to turn this before sliding? You jerk. How dare you make me make an extra turn? Another one of these puzzles. Alright, but at least we know the rules now. Some of them are locked in, so we need to find the exact combo. So it's based off this long one. So about... Wait a second. That's not how I thought it was going to work. Huh? Does this move or something? What? Am I blind? Because that's not it. That's definitely not it. I wonder if it's supposed... Well, upside down wouldn't make much sense. I thought it'd be this because this double piece is what I was basing off of, but no. Whatever. I'm going to leave this here right now. Maybe... Well, there's no way this is going to be any kinder, is it? No, this one's kinder. Oh, I see. A double piece can suddenly become a single piece. Maybe this is correct then. Oh, it is correct. Even though this is a double piece, it appears to be a single piece. And then this is... Is this correct? No, it's not. This is correct. Sure. Clever. We found a gear. And we still have the square hole crank. Oh, jeez. What could possibly be next? Looking for a gear hole. Long gear hole. Snake gear. The clock is, it's moving now. Glad that's just hanging out there. How you doing, null element? Was there anything else to do in this area? Like, I see crates. I see a door. Can I open this? Looks like a big no. But there might be other stuff in this room. If you catch my drift. Like something over here. A wheel with a handle. So what? We're a... You alright, buddy? Okay, well, I think we're gonna assemble a clock face on the box here. Or maybe not a clock face, but something we're gonna assemble. No, we're not gonna assemble this? I thought for sure this would go here. Is there any other circular location this could fit in? Because it looks like something's meant to go on here. Maybe I didn't examine the area closely enough. Maybe I should have stuck to that area. I just saw that and thought, well, yeah, clearly we need to head back to the main thing. I mean, I see a key, but we don't have a keyhole, unfortunately. Or sorry, we see a keyhole, don't have a key. How about this over here? What's this? Well, there's that piece. Could I, like, put this on top or something? Or connect it somehow? Maybe with a gear? There we go. Long gear. Big moving parts. Jeez. Jamori, thank you for the Prime sub. By the way, it is 11 o'clock p.m. YouTube video should be going up right now. You guys have my permission to leave the stream for about 18 minutes to watch today's YouTube video. It is YouTube exclusive content, so none of you have seen it before. So I won't be offended if you leave during this moment. So hope to see you guys back soon, but definitely check out the YouTube video. It should be fun. It's a single episode video. So anyways, I guess we unlocked some stairs. Let's go check them out. To find an upper floor. It's a lot more quiet here. I do like the peace and quiet. Let's see what I can do. Through some bars, see a nice picture of a castle. How about... The bars are appearing on the castle. Do I have to like line it up or something? Like do some sort of perspective thing? Looks like no. But, nah, I would think I'd have to line it up. Maybe I'm not meant to do that right now. It's some sort of crystal. Another crystal. Oh my god. Alright, how about this thing here? Several sockets for a missing piece. Well, would you look at that? What do we got? What is it? Well, it's not quiet here anymore. It's loud. It's very loud. Uh-oh. The picture is unlocked at least. At least it shut up. What are these things down here? Maybe nothing? Whoa! Okay, now we can access this. I knew we'd have to put on the eyepiece. Look at that, it's the castle. So we're supposed to almost use perspective to move this. Oh my god. And we've done this before. Yeah, we have. Just slide it around until we eventually make it to our goal. Let's line it up like that. Not gonna say where I've done this before, because it's kind of spoilers, chat. But, you know, I remember that. It seems familiar. Clock face. Oh, so probably for the that circle thing that I was trying to put this piece on instead. Let me make sure there's nothing else to do here. I would hate to miss something. I think what's done is done. What's done is done, and I'm pretty sure we're building this now. Yeah, we've done it. A chess puzzle? Well, we have chess pieces. Alright, so we actually got to move the... Okay, we got to move the knight, sure. Well, in both spots it gets taken, so I don't really like it that much. I'll choose here. Oh. Oh, okay, it's just they don't move. My king. So now we just got to figure out how to get to each of these spots. Well, okay. Well, let's just move the knight, I guess. I mean, I know a lot about moving a knight. So I do know how I'm kind of getting to this area. Let me see. I want to get here. So here works. And then here. And then here. And then this spot. And then take the rook. Do you imagine if your opponent wasn't allowed to make moves back in chess? Do you know how easy that game would be? Alright, another inside of the clock. Let's go. I feel like I want to make a straight path. No, I want to make two straight paths. Okay, it seems like I can only do one at a time, maybe? No, I do want two paths. Oh, wait, what? Okay, this gear is way bigger than I thought. I thought we were just going around in circles. Alright, so we got one of these in. Let's maybe check out this here. How does this work? I assume we rotate. Not bad. Oh, that one lines up nice and cleanly. Huh? Oh, yep, you pull them back. Ah, would you look at that? It's our square hole again. You know, one time, I just want to see this game make you put a round object into a square hole. I just think that'd be so funny. Maybe I'm alone in that, but I don't know. It'd be it'd be a great twist. All right, some more of these puzzles, but we're rotating this time. That's cool. Uh-huh. Righto. This looks like a start. I think this is the first two, and then number 3. That looks right. Nope, that's not it. I guess they're similar enough. Let me see. Well, this was definitely wrong. This is right, so maybe this one's wrong? No, this one's right. Maybe this one's wrong. Wait, no, it's all right, so we just send it. A handle with a socket? I don't know if I've seen that shape anywhere. Maybe we will soon. They haven't given us much, but there is the ballerina statuette. Alright. You are no longer needed. Your services are done. 2 circles in close proximity. Is there anywhere on top that could have gone? Or maybe somewhere this socket could go. Like, I don't see... I mean, I see teeth, but not quite a gear. Cassirin? I think for tier 1. I'm just trying to figure if I've seen either of those holes or anything before. I can't click on this before. I've been trying to, but it won't let me, so I guess I'm done with that. I can still examine the top of this, but that's not enough. We could go back to... Oh! I have seen this before. Would you look at that? The color changed. Good thing I backed out. Down we go. This room's big. Oh boy. Right, let's try this area over here. So there's 2 maybe code/keys down here. Also, this doesn't move, does it? Oh, there was an actual key in here. Probably for that keyhole, I remember. And then we have to somehow make the above match this. Huh? Does this move or something?
Long, but cheers to 2021 being better than 2020.
Yep. Rocky start, but we'll be all right. Thank you for the 9 months. Clearly, I need a blue square. Blue square just lying around somewhere? Maybe a ballerina? I didn't actually try that. Yeah, and I can't really grab any of these. Let's see what else there is to do, because I can't really do this puzzle until, at least I believe, I find the extra part. How about over here? What is this thing? Sure, just a weird lock or opener. Oh, nice. A winding key. Is this gonna play music? A little music box here. A ballerina. Hold on. I have a second ballerina. I thought it would go here. Or, wait, right in the middle. What? Do I have to move this first? I mean, it says 2 circular holes. Maybe they're too far apart. So it needs to be rotated or something. Zoom in, yeah. Can't zoom in. Can I move anything? Weird. Winding key. Winding key. Like, I have to be able to move this. It seems like if I, turn it, there'll be music that plays and the ballerina will move. Let me see what the hole looks like. It looks like a plus. Kind of a circular middle. Looking for a plus, that's a minus. No, I don't want to zoom that far out. Looking for the... Oh! Alright, alright. Now we're getting somewhere. What is this puzzle? Sheesh. Can I get this, like... Okay, weird. I guess we just make the hole like this. It didn't look like it would make that, but now it does. Alright, time for the ballerina move. And it's the theme music! Do you have to use this to switch paths? Huh? Like you have to go in the center like that? Nice.
Motherfucker.
When does VTuber Tyler debut?
Probably never. Thank you for the 13 months. Sure, okay. So we were just changing the paths and now we have the second ballerina. It's faster. And we can see where the entrances and exits are. That's cool. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly... Yeah, I see how we're going to do this. We got to go around the big circle. Take your exit now. Didn't miss it. Big circle into small circle here into this path. If I miss this exit, I swear. And here we are. Y'all got a blue piece for me? A red piece. That works too. A gem. Just like you, chat. You're all gems. Let's, put it in. It's time to play memory game. Let's back it out. So this one is just checkerboard. Seems easy enough. Like that. What? What? Did seriously just nothing happen except we were shown that there is something behind us? Alright, well, how about this other pattern? There we go, it moves. What? What is this? Alright, looks like we're gonna make it have the right perspective or something. So it rotates, we're maybe making a shadow? I don't know what my end goal is yet. Maybe a skull? Yeah, possibly. I do not know.
Why are you streaming at 11 at night?
Let me live my life, jeez. I should maybe pay attention to the shadow? Like, if the shadow connects, then we're doing something right. I was just moving the wrong pieces by accident. Oh, wait, no, that was right, that was right. There's a bird. Okay, and then we just have one more. I don't know which is which. Nope. It's this one. That's it. Crow, maybe? The key is mine. Let's go. Mike Engel, thank you for the Prime sub. A key with the bird emblem. Alright, well, we do have a key. I do know where a keyhole is. That key looks massive. I mean, there's a chance it just doesn't work. I'm just checking this room. Oh, no, we came from there. I think we go back up. Just want to make sure. No, it's another crystal with another thing behind it. I mean, maybe we still have to come back down here later. Like, maybe using the key will unlock those doors. But I'm just trying to see, maybe there was like another keyhole. And maybe it's more fitting for this one to go in. I don't see it, so let's go to where we know the keyhole is. How much does this game cost? Wasn't it like only $8 or something? It wasn't that expensive. Alright, here we are. Maybe even less, maybe 5. It's pretty cheap. Like, it's like a 1 or 2 sitting kind of game. It's just, this might take 3 sittings, though. Damn it. Alright, we need to find the right angle. You can do it. Yeah. Damn it. What the fuck? Damn it. Oh, I see. That was the most difficult puzzle of the night. Alright, what's in the cage? No? Or I should follow the bird, but I kind of wanted to check out the cage. No, there's no cage. Where'd the bird go? Did the bird go up? Let me make sure I'm not going to miss anything. I can't believe I can't click on the cage. That is shocking. Did anyone see where the bird went? I think the bird went up. So I'm going to check up. What app? And that'll open the other set of metal doors. It didn't even need to show me. What's the lore? I mean, it's more of an escape room game, pretty much. You're trying to find out all the magic and mystery and all that, but you're mostly trying to escape the room. Alright, so here we are again. Another one of these puzzles. Don't mind if I do. Should be a good time. Alright, we know about this plenty. Let's go this way. Might be more options this time for how to move. I don't know what my end goal is yet. This feels like a dead end or something. No? Here? Is this where I came from? So here? Alright, this is new. Crap, what's my goal? This one's a lot more, less straightforward. This one's evil. Maybe here? I haven't been there yet. Here we go.
I really thought it was going to be
there
reversed,
we go.
That was a sick video. D.
Glad you enjoyed. Welcome back, YouTube friends. For those who are enjoying today's video, welcome back. We found another Hands of Clock. I've not played Monument Valley before, but I've heard it's a quite nice mobile puzzle game. I don't know if I'd ever stream it, but maybe I'd try playing it in my free time. Alright, so anyways, last time we built clock hands, it was over here. Oh, I didn't even notice we were missing some of it. Yeah, that makes plenty sense. The clock has been assembled. And would you look at that? Wait, no, winding key doesn't go here, does it? It do. I guess we had it still for a reason. Midnight. Not current time. It's spooky time. It's only 11:20 right now. Oh yeah, it's definitely noon out. It just got a bit of overcast. Alright, we've done it. We found the third null element. Please don't break my hand as I grab it. Alright, it's 4 minutes to midnight, and that. Impressive, you have bested the ruthless mechanisms of the clock tower with humanity intact. The toiling bells mark progress, but not without hardship. Oh boy. Alright, well this time, I remember I'm actually up here. And I know how all this connects now. We have our cube back. And we have our null element. So let's go put it in. I still haven't messed with this thing over here. You know, isn't this like kind of important, or is this just for show? Maybe we're supposed to come back to all this? Like, it seems like 1795. Seems like there's more to this room than what you're meant to do right now. So maybe, like, you're supposed to come back to it at a later time. The fact that you can keep traveling between rooms means that we're probably gonna need to remember everything in every room and either do some crazy meta puzzle or something else. But here we go. The third meta null element. 2 to go. An optical device for my lens. No? Can I mess with it? It's a little telescope piece, I guess. Maybe there will be some place for me to put it on with pins to attach to a motherboard, of course. Well, maybe it's for that device that didn't work, but maybe it could work now? An optical device? I don't know about that. Wait, there's other stuff in this room. It's not lit up, though. How about this piece? Well, would you look at that? It looks like I'm moving stuff. I probably want to bounce things off mirrors. So it looks like I probably want to hit the thing in the center. Okay, sure. Something like that. Oh boy. Another big chamber. I actually like that you can keep accessing everywhere. That's super cool. I don't want to do this just yet. Actually, it might not work anyways, right? Let me try. Yeah, it doesn't work. So I need to find the wire that connects to it. So it's either this wire. No, it's probably not, but let me get the note. It's either this wire or the other one. So let's do this. Another test pass with all colors flying, and now the time truly is at hand. I promised you answers, and answers you shall have. Every soul is unique, and so must be every trap that snares it. An altar of belief, a tome of answers, a crypt of terrors for ass, his box full of demons, knowledge, power, sight beyond sight. All lies, all just bait in the trap. Every soul is personalized. This house was to be yours had you failed, but you walked free of it as you have all the rest. I am certain now that you are the one I have sought, the one who will find the center of the labyrinth, the one who will walk free of this very realm. I wonder who the craftsman is. I'm seeing a bit of a pattern. Before we go into crazy teleportation land, we do some pluses and minuses. And... oh, interesting. Interesting. What if I go plus the plus? Wait, what if I double back? Oh, that's how we make it work. Sure. Alright, I've learned to pull the handle slowly. I'm a master at the handle pulling. Dude, I hope we get to go outside. Seems like a cool world they're lighting up out there. Right over here. We're gamers, we don't go outside. Good point. Alright, well, it's time to make the leap. You all know this. Nice. Could you tell me to go to sleep? I'm tired and need to go to sleep. You don't need me to tell you that. You're a big boy. You got this. I believe in you. You'll figure it out. What is the deal here? Long pipes to a door over here. Well, let's start with the obvious thing, yeah? Wait, there's a note before I do this. Here you arrive at the birthplace of my enterprise and your final lesson. Here is where I began crafting my masterwork, and where you shall learn to do likewise. That which you seek is contained in the box on the table here. Accessing it will require the mastery of many tools. The first set of keys you will have to make yourself, but the final one is held ready for you. What's this? A leather case. Looks like a glasses case. Not glasses. Kindling. Oh, it's time for arson. But first, let's figure out what this spooky thing does. Alright, so arrow, and then circle, and then diamond. So we obviously need pieces to go in there to let this go along the track. Maybe there's something on this we can grab? Something's missing. It looks like a lot of things are missing. How about over here? Really? It doesn't click or slide? It looks like it should slide. Maybe something missing there as well. Keyhole. Jeez, lots of keyholes. I can press this. Ooh. A flint. Oh, we are ready for this. Can I combine the two right now? No. That's fine, though. Let's maybe check this out. Yeah, we don't have the steel block yet. Looks like I can't do anything with this. It's not everything, is it? Oh, it's not? What? I can't grab this? These pegs must be here for a reason. Oh, I see. It looks like it's supposed to be lit. Do I put in the flint anywhere? Wait, in this hole maybe? Like it looks, that's the fire starter, yeah? I guess I'm starting the fire in here. I feel like I'm misunderstanding something. Maybe I can't even do it yet. But I thought I'd be like putting this in so we could light it up, but alas. Yeah, there's actually so much I can't interact with. What's this? Oh, never mind. Things I can interact with. Oh boy.
34 months, pretty
What?
frog. Also, I first subbed in
What?
February, so I guess I missed a month somewhere.
Well,
Anacon, sad Anacon, champ.
according to Twitch, you missed the month 14 months ago. So thank you for the 34 months, Eli. Hope you're doing well. All right, what is the deal with this? Oh, we're just supposed to put these in their spots. Sure. That doesn't seem too bad. Oh, that's a no-no. Oh, please go back the other way. You can move like that. Do they only go forward? Is there no going back? All right, I'll reset. It seems that they only go in the direction, so I must make them hop over each other. So that shouldn't be too bad now that I realize they can't go backwards. I fucked up. What did I expect to happen? Alright, reset puzzle. Alright. Let me map this out. Let me start by moving you. And then you. And then you. If I move this first, that's probably bad, because then this one's going to be trapped. There's no way to send this backwards, right? Uh-oh. Alright, reset. Huh, I haven't done anything like this before. I haven't tried moving in this first, but that looks pretty bad as well. Like, that looks like it gets instantly stuck. So I thought I would have found it by now, because I've done both possible starts, and it's symmetrical, so it doesn't matter which color I start with. Kind of like go fast. Alright, this is clearly the next step. Alright, so we do this and then hop over. I can't believe I missed that. Yeah, I can't believe I missed that. Wow. Ah, well. It is what it is. What do you have for me? Maybe a flint spot? No, a metal casing. Oh, it had a triangle on it. Don't mind if I do. We have moved a gear. But we've only started to get this done. Have we found a fireplace anywhere? Oh, maybe somewhere over here? Well, let me check out this thing first. This looks interesting. We've lowered the sack. There's a key here. There is, you know, possible lateral movement. We can also bring up the sack. I don't know what that's for yet, so I guess I'll let it be. Actually, was there a keyhole, I guess? Doesn't quite look like it fits, huh? Let me just make sure this isn't meant to go anywhere. Was there a keyhole? It's not. It's definitely not this. Alright, well, let's explore some of the other stuff. In this massive, massive room. How about these blocks? Looks like it's part of some code. I don't know the code. It looks like a weird key thing. I either want to have the matching or something else, but I think... Wait. No. Hold on, let me take a good look. Yeah, it seems like it requires something that I do not have. Is that going to be some of the goop? No, it's a coal forge. We're going to be burning coal. How environmentally unfriendly. Here's some symbols. And a crossbow. Metal pins look like they should be connected to something. Ah, yes. Kindling. How about this? Does this move? This can go to multiple lengths. This can be turned. I should do something with those symbols, huh? What about what's in its hand? Oh, we're supposed to unlock its hand. It's a mechanical hand. Hold on. Does this actually impact his hand? No, because it's not holding anything. So So I need to like put a part in there basically. And then get the hand to release. So let's see. Triangle, square, angles. So maybe this? Well, probably not, because these look like key or a pathway of some sort. So I'd be hard-pressed to find triangles and squares here. Over here, maybe? Really? This doesn't go in? Oh, that opens up. Put that in. Put this in. No? Alright, well, we found the spot for the kindling, at least. I swear this would go in here. Maybe I'm supposed to zoom in? Maybe I'm supposed to turn it? Huh? Yeah, I thought for sure that would have gone in. Well, fine. Let's find something else, I guess. I might take the hint soon, but I feel like I haven't actually looked at everything yet. You know? I'm moving on because I'm like, well, there's still more to look at. I still haven't found a keyhole. No, this isn't it. This is where I got the key. Was there something over here as well? Well, what is this? There we go. We found the keyhole. We've made it. A metal rod. And we can open this up. Her flowing water. Can I grab this or something? It does move. Thank you. We've diverted the water. Oh, God. I don't even know what that's supposed to do just yet. Oh, there's a water wheel outside, so that's cool, I guess. I mean, sure, we made progress. Let me look at this thing. Metal rod. What's it look like? Square hole? Rounded square? I'm trying to remember if there's been anything that fits it. Well, does it maybe go into the arm? Possibly. It doesn't make much sense. I'm going to try it anyways, even though I don't think it should work. Yeah, it doesn't. What about down here? No, that's just part of the arm. I don't think anything is meant to go there. Wait, what's this on the side? Can I turn it? No, that's like part of the clamp. The only thing I haven't gotten is this, but we'll see.
I'm having fun playing sausage game. Kinda stuck on the double-decker puzzle though.
I don't know what that is, but good luck. Thanks for 5 months. Dude, I am super annoyed that you can't put the flint in this. Rectangular slot? Are you on crack? Is it not referring to this circle? Am I blind? I must be blind. Rectangular circle. Oh, is it like... Is it just because I can't see it? Is my brightness up? Am I supposed to see something there? Might as well make it a better experience for you guys. Yeah, okay. Well, that makes a lot more sense with brightness, that's for sure. That was completely black. And that makes more sense too. So, thank God for brightness. How's it look for you guys? Do you think it's too bright? I mean, I'm kind of annoyed I couldn't see that without brightness. So, I kind of needed that. Looks better, but ruins the mood. Let's see if I can find a mid spot. Or I'll just keep this in mind. Maybe I'll do like 5. A little midway. Anyways. Looks like we're supposed to put something through there. Definitely not this. I still don't figure out what that does. That stuff is hot. Chug water. Can I move this thing? Ooh. Hot coals. Well, they're hot. Melt the metal. I see this thing here. This is maybe a symbol we have to do from the bottom. Or, sorry. Make this down here. I don't... Maybe just a bunch of these? Well, there's only one of them. It's basically this thing. Maybe there's like multiple around the map that are like that. Yeah, it definitely matches. Yeah, let's look around the map. See if there's any more of them. I bet we have to match it up. Of course, I'm probably going to miss it anyways. So looking isn't really helpful because I'm clearly never going to see it. But maybe I'll get lucky. How about this over here? These floor panels. Strange looking metal tile. Can't move it or anything, can I? What about this over here? This looks pretty bright, but I can't access it. Also, we haven't done anything with the sack yet, but we have to actually move it around. Wait, maybe this is for the sack. That's right, I did actually forget about the sack. Should have studied it closer. So now we can move this. Okay, so I need to actually... I assume we probably just want to drop it onto the tiles. So then the other tile. Oh! It has to stay down. It is very much a pressure plate. I'll leave that there then. I'll have to find another sack. What if I could, like, drag it here? It is not going to move while on the floor. What if the other one actually stays if you do it first? Like... No, I mean, I doubt it, but I'm kind of curious. Like, maybe there's something special about this one that after you lift it, it'll stay in place. I mean, it could be. Alright, it was worth a shot. Alright, well, I'm going to leave this here for now. And then I'm going to maybe either find another sack or just something else. I can't do 2 plates with 1 sack. How far does this go? It can go to all the way over here. Maybe I haven't tried this section with the sack. Doesn't look like anything, but I mean, there has to be a reason why the pathing goes all the way over here. As opposed to, you know, not going all the way over here. I mean, it's where it comes from, sure, but... I mean, it could have been just a shorter track. Who knows? Maybe we'll give them put in one sack and two will come out. Oh, now it doesn't move. Well, that's disappointing. All right. I've spent a lot of time on this sack, but it is time to move on. I haven't tried moving this at all yet, although it doesn't look like it would want to.
Hello, everybody.
Nox Teeth, thank you for the 4 months. Hello to you as well. What have I not done yet? This is off right now. Well, it's not being fanned, but I feel like something needs to be on here before I fan it. Maybe there's some way to open this door by hand? I guess not. Yeah, there's no way to interact with this to my knowledge. Oh, there is! There is a way to latch that in. Okay. We figured it out. I don't like this angle. Cool. See, I had the idea, just never investigated. Yeah. Alright, well. Time to see an entirely different room, huh? Oh no. Well, here we go. Maybe checking out this place first. Oh, this moves that way, sure. Oh, now the sack can come in. This was a door. Yeah, sure, it was closed, but it was hard to see for sure. Do I really want to bring it in right now? I guess to open the sack, basically? Yeah, we might have to cut the sack. I don't know what this all does yet. Let me make sure that that's the only use of this room. What the hell is this thing? Held in place by the machine. Okay, well, stop doing that. I probably should just cut the sack. Wait. A rook. Okay, that is actually unhelpful to me, but at least I have it. Alright, let's get the sack. It better not close the door for no reason. That would be a shame. Alright, we're good. How's it going, Carksy? Is in. Who's curious to see what's inside the sack? I know I am. 25 pounds of gold? Is that what we're doing? Oh, so we bring this to the coals? Melt down some gold. Dude, that's a lot of money of gold. It exploded. Is there anything like sitting around here that could be... No, none of the sack's remains are good. It's cheese. I want to see if I can use this thing, because this moves. I mean, probably not. At least not right now. I think at some point it'll be useful. But let's go melt some gold. Cheese. Maybe I'm supposed to heat it up first. Well, here's the thing, though. Whatever this is, we're not ready for. Still, let me see if it will let me put it on. Hopefully it's not like one try. Because I technically don't know the order of... No, it's not going to let me through. Yeah. So what I think needs to happen is that we need to have this thing down here be in the correct orientation based off of stuff found around the walls, and then it will let me melt the gold. At least that's my idea. Let's keep looking for some stuff then. How about over here? Is that an H? Anything on there? Oh. I mean, I might as well check. Not quite. There's an I. Maybe it's like something that... Nah. Let's keep looking. Let's try the other room. It's true, I haven't done spyglass. I haven't actually had to use this thing in a hot minute. Is there anything special about the thing on the wall when looked at with spyglass? I mean, not that thing at least. But maybe something else? Oh, geez. Well, maybe that's just to show that these exist? Because I feel like we used these already. And the pattern being there isn't really anything special. So I guess just to show us that we can open the door. I've been to this area, but maybe there's something interesting? No? Just keep looking for anything that represents... Oh, there's this thing. Oh, so here's the entirety of it. Okay. Sure. Wait a second. There's 3 different keyholes. Do they all have the same bottom? They all have the same bottom. No, this one's a different bottom. I think I'll do this one first, the middle. No, let's do the top one first. Top, the bottom. So, zigzag thing, triangle, and then the bottom we have. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Is he going to let me put this on now? No? Wait, I need to actually open something up and put it in. I don't think I'd actually want to put it on the coals. I would want to insert. So, I mean, I thought it would, like, go on here. And then in. And then we melt it. Alright, here we go. A brand new key. Was that really supposed to just go in here? That doesn't make much sense. Something's missing here. I don't know, maybe a rook. Alright, well, maybe I'm supposed to just make this one. Well, no, let's put this in, see what happens. No, wrong shade. Does it have to be this key that goes in the hole? Well, then what's the deal with this key? Wait, it has a different base here. That shouldn't matter, should it? Do they all have different bases? This one has a different base. And then this one only has 3 parts. So maybe this is the only key that matters for now? Well, I want to find out what the deal with these other keys are. I can't examine this, can I? Or combine it with the rook? No, I can't. Well, I could try to put the key in the other slots, but nothing happened. Something's missing. So it's the rook. Oh, wait. Is this the same as this pattern over here? Does it just stick like Velcro? It goes in. So that's halfway done. Well, I figure out what the rook did. All right, I'm going to make, I guess, this bottom key. I assume I could just melt down the current key and it'd be all right. So, fish, rectangle, and then rose on the top. And we'll figure out the other keys later. Yeah, it does go in. Whew. I forgot to turn this. We've made a key, the same key out of the same key. Let's actually twist these. There we are. Excellent. And we lost none of the material in the process. Truly impressive. Alright, well, this is the key that's next to the hole. If this tells me no, I would have been shocked. What is this? I don't know what my goal is. All this does is slide from the side to side? Is this new? A small connector. Okay, what's the deal with this? I'm trying to remember if this was ever... Was this going here? Does that go somewhere down here? No, wait. What? How far back is this from? It doesn't fit here, does it? I mean, it doesn't look like it. Because it's not the circle thing. I'm trying to remember. I'm blanking right now. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually, though. Oh, this opened up too. Sure. Hollowed out metal block. What the? So is... It's got a diamond. Circle, it's got a maze here. It doesn't remind me of anything. I am getting a little bit tired and slow. So we will see. Diamond. Slit. Something's missing here. I mean, this obviously isn't going to fit. I'm just kind of jamming stuff right now. Maybe I'll just... I do want to make another key, don't get me wrong, but we're still missing the pieces anyways. So I feel like I don't really care about the key just yet. You know? Like, I want to make the key whole first. I forgot about this thing. How did this work again? So with this? No. Never did figure this one out. Well, alright, let me get some keys. Maybe it's time for you. These are both equally useless right now, so I'll just make the top one. So, it is what it is. Oh, it doesn't go in. I was so excited to make it. Well, I can melt this key down, I guess. I forgot to change it. Again. Dude, I'm too tired. I might just end stream. I'm way too tired. I want to beat this chapter. But I am legitimately forgetting things that happened 2 minutes ago. Fuck, was it this? This was a key, right? Yeah, I probably should sleep. Like, if there's something I'm, like, literally not seeing, I would not be surprised at all. Am I blind? No, I feel like I shouldn't let chat, or I guess I could do hint, I guess. I think I'd rather go offline, than actually... yeah, I'm too tired to play this. Alright, chat. I'll probably get this in like 5 seconds when I come back online next time. Thank you all for coming out. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope it's been a wonderful night. 2 hours of stuff. So, I'll see you guys all later. Have a wonderful night. And be sure to check out the video. Bye.